Morning. So I've got up earlier today just to have a walk around in newer surroundings while it's early. So this is just the area of the hotel, the Emperor Hotel. It's near to the Happy Valley racecourse. We passed the local cemetery. See how they have the pictures there. Really interesting how other countries remember their families and friends. So up in the distance there, you head towards the peak. You can get a bus from here. Now, we are in the Wanchai area. We've got a bus before up there, or you can get the Peak Funicular Railway. But I do recommend, if you're visiting as a tourist or just visiting Hong Kong, a trip up to the Peak is one of the highlights. We're looking at the main stands of the jockey club at the racetrack here. If you're thinking of going up the Peak, you may want to go in when the weather is better or a sunny, clear day. I have known people go up to the top and then just can't see much because of the cloud. That happened to my son a couple of weeks ago. They made the journey and they couldn't see much. But it is only early, it's 7:30 in the morning, so hopefully the day will clear up and we'll get a clearer day. And these very narrow trams are all round the city, traditional Hong Kong tram. You see these old taxis, the Toyotas from the 1970s. They've not changed much for the taxis, but they're all in good condition. There's not many cars back in England that are from the 1970s in that good a condition. You see the locals over there doing their exercises. Is it Tai Chi? I'm not too sure, but good on them. And this is bamboo, what is used as scaffolding here. Local markets, they're open early. And there's a rugby pitch in the middle, so people doing their exercises, jogging. Maybe there's a secret why the Eastern or Chinese people, Hong Kong, live longer on average. Well, this is a children's playground, but it's great that it's been used by other people or the elderly. Children get their exercise when they come here, so do the elderly. Fantastic. Hello. The last time we were here was in 2019, just before the pandemic hit, and it was, in a way, it was bad planning because there was a lot of civil unrest at that time in the autumn of 2019, and we were thinking of cancelling at the time because the public were protesting. Many students were protesting against the government with moves over to China from the history when the UK gave sovereignty back to China in, I believe, 1999. China has started to take a hold on normal life here, and the students and the different civil liberty groups were protesting against parts of this. Anyway, we arrived at the airport that day, and there had been protests during the day, and the public transport, the trains from the airport were called off, and there was limited buses, but they weren't stopping in the correct places. So we got on a bus, and this local couple helped us, and they just said, follow us and we'll guide you way through. And the bus stopped off somewhere in the city, not at the right place, and they walked with us to the hotel, not far from where we're staying now. But we were walking through these police cordons and protest areas, water cannons the police had, but it wasn't fearful for your safety. It was quite surreal that riots and protests had been going on that day, and the police were out in force and the protesters were out in force, and we were just walking through it with our luggage. I don't know how you look back on your experiences in life, and that was one of them. Wow, just look at that tree. So we've managed to find an entrance inside Happy Valley. The big grandstands there. Imagine that being full on a race day. Football pitches, rugby pitches, and even at 7:30 a.m. there's guys going out football training there. Going up to the peak, you'll see all this from above. Fantastic views, awesome. They also have a couple of Crown Green bowling pitches there. Indoor cricket areas as well, right in the heart of the city. You know, when you've been a place before and you think you know the area. Well, I've walked that route before and got back to the hotel near to where we're staying, but done it again. Maybe I've took a wrong turn, but I usually good with my directional skills. On this occasion I've got to get the GPS out. I must have took a wrong turning. I'm not far away, about 600 metres it says. We'll get there, there's no hurry. I remember this from last night, so basically the hotel is only over the other side of this road. And that's our hotel, the Emperor Hotel. And then just on the corner, just before that freeway, is the Dusit Hotel. We stayed there last time we came to Hong Kong. I would put that a little above the Emperor in standard wise. Again, the rooms were very compact.